Hey. Right. I did not turn my location services on for this, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes and see if anybody else joins. Hello. Say hey if you're here. My name is Cami, if you don't know me, and I am going to make some lotion today. I actually make my own lotion at home. I don't want to go too much into it now and then have to repeat myself a lot, so I just made a cup of coffee. Do you guys drink coffee? I love my coffee. Okay. So anyway, I make my lotion at home. I discovered about, I don't know, 2 years ago that the lotion that my doctor had prescribed me, the lotion that my doctor had prescribed me for years was not working properly for me. Like, I would have to put it on, and then as soon as I got in water, if my legs got even a little bit dry, hey mom, if my legs got even a little bit dry, that I would get eczema all over them. And it's, if you guys have had it, it's like painful and it's itchy and it just is awful to deal with. So, and mom, tap the screen. Tap the screen. And you'll see some hearts come up. Yay! So anyways, it's the lotion that I was using was Cetaphil, and I looked at the back and I saw that there's like tons of, like, there's alcohol in it and there's just lots of chemicals and bad stuff in there, and I thought there has to be a better way to do this. There has to be something that's going to actually keep my skin moisturized and help me get rid of the eczema that I'd been dealing with for many, many years. So anyway, I did some research and I came up with this recipe, and I just wanted to share it here on Periscope so that you guys can see it, and then if you find it useful, you can share it with your friends. This broadcast is going to be up for 24 hours before it disappears into no man's land. So, okay, let me go over what I've got here. So this is like really very home-based. This is nothing like fancy at all here. I've got this little glass jar, and then I've got it just in a dish. And I've got another little glass jar, and this is what this is like an old, I use this Primal Pit Paste deodorant. If you guys have never heard of it or never used it, it's amazing. It's like, it's natural deodorant. This is just an old jar that I use it to store my lotion in. And then I use some coconut oil, and I also use, there's like a fruit fly in here. Hello, we like live in the woods. And I use this organic shea butter. I get this on Amazon. I'll say this, the coconut oil was like, I think I got this for like $5 at Aldi. And yeah, and then this one, this shea butter is like $10 or $11 on Amazon, organic shea butter. And then I get this from one of our local natural food stores, Native Sun. It's beef tallow. So it's grass-fed beef tallow. So if you guys don't know what beef tallow is, it's basically like beef fat rendered down. And a lot of people use it for cooking, but, and I know you're probably like, beef tallow, that's gross. But here's the thing. This stuff is like one of the closest things that you can get that's it's closest to our skin's natural oils that we produce, our skin's natural sebum. And so it is an intense moisturizer for your skin. Okay, but it smells really bad. So I use essential oils. And these are just like some cheap oils that I picked up from the natural food store. This is peppermint. I just love the way mint smells, so I can use this. You can use whatever you like. So I'll go ahead and start making it. I can only do this once, but it doesn't look like anybody else is coming, so. Okay, so I take my spoon, just a regular like spoon, and I get about like a spoonful of coconut oil first. So I like to go, I have a method. I like to go coconut oil, beef tallow, and then the shea butter, because we use the coconut oil and like we eat it. So I like to like put my spoon in it first so that I don't get the other two things on it. And then I do the beef tallow because sometimes I cook with it, but most of the time it's just used for this. And then I do the shea butter because, well, we don't eat it. So I don't want to get shea butter in my coconut oil. Okay, that was kind of messy. Okay, so then I do like twice as much of the beef tallow. So I get like 1 spoonful, and you can totally like get beef fat and make this stuff at home too, but it's just so convenient. I pay $8 for this tub at Native Sun, and oh, I'm just putting everything down here in the little jar that's in the dish, by the way, you guys. Okay. Anyway, it lasts me months. Like this little jar that I'm making here will last me close to a month, and I mostly just use it on my legs and then like the backs of my arms and stuff, because nobody likes ashy elbows, y'all, right? Okay, so then I get my shea butter, and I use like the same amount of, hey Britt Lee, I am Cami Killeen, since you're just joining us, and I am making lotion here at home. I forgot this is a new thing of shea butter, so let me grab a knife and open it up. So I'll run over it with you really quick since you just joined us. I use coconut oil and shea butter. It's just organic. It's like a raw shea butter. And then this is beef tallow that I get from my local natural food store. And the beef tallow, I use it because it's like one of the best things for your skin, because it's the oil in it is the closest thing to our skin's natural oil that we produce. So I use, I already put the coconut oil and the beef tallow in. I use like 1 spoonful of coconut oil and like 2 of beef tallow. So that's what is in my little jar here. And then I'm going to get the shea butter, and I'm going to use about the same amount of shea butter as I do the beef tallow. This is also a really excellent moisturizer. So I'm just going to put it down in my little jar here. And I'm basically just going to kind of fill the jar up, because that's what I have figured out fills this up. It's just one, but it's 1 part, 2 parts, 2 parts for the different things. Towel. Wipe my hand off with. Okay, so the reason I do it inside of this little dish is because now I'm going to microwave it. And sometimes it like gets messy. And then if you don't have it in a dish, then your microwave gets all messy, and that's kind of gross. All right, so here's what I do. I come over here and I put it in the microwave, and I set it for 4 minutes, and then I turn the power level all the way down to 20 because I don't want it to have a whole lot of heat on it, and then I just let it roll. Okay, when it comes out, I'm going to take my little stick that I use. This came with the Primal Pit Paste, which was originally in here. But you can use a popsicle stick or a spoon or whatever you want. But I actually use this to apply my lotion. So anyway, when that comes out, I'm going to stir it and make sure that it's all together. And then I'll add the essential oils in there. I like to use peppermint, like I said before. But I'll add those in there, and then I'll stick it in the refrigerator. If you're in a hurry and you need it faster, you can put it in the freezer. But I just leave it in the refrigerator because I'm not going to need it again until tomorrow. And then I'll take it out tonight, and it will be solid. And then I just put it in my bathroom, and then whenever I get out of the shower, I will use it. So, I don't know if you guys, there's only a few of you on here, but I'm so happy you're here. If you have any questions, like type your questions in to the comments, and I'll hang out with you for a few minutes while my lotion's cooking over here. We've got just under 3 minutes to go before it comes out, and then we'll put the essential oils in it. Thank you for all the hearts. I love you too. Alright, I'm just gonna... Aw, thank you. Hey guys, if you tap, I don't know, if you're new to Periscope, if you tap on the screen like this, you'll see, that's how you make the little hearts come up on the side there. It's pretty fun. I love going to people's Periscopes and Giving them lots of love. So anyway, that's pretty simple, right? And like I said, this jar will last me like close to a month. And I just use it once a day. Oh, and let me say this, because there is no alcohol in this lotion, yeah, you should try it. Because there's no alcohol in this lotion, it doesn't soak in to your skin immediately like store-bought lotions do. But the thing about alcohol is it does what? It dries our skin out, right? So, you know, you can choose like to have to let your legs dry a little bit. Like I just got out of the shower and I can still feel like the oil on my skin a little bit, but within an hour it'll be all soaked in and it'll be good. Yeah. So it's so much better than having chemicals and alcohol on my skin, and honestly I think it feels amazing. Like I can't even stand the way the regular lotion feels on my skin anymore. And I've been using this for about 2 years, and I have not, between that and like just cleaning up my diet, I haven't had eczema in forever. I used to, like I said, I used to have to buy expensive lotion, the Cetaphil lotion. It was like $12 a bottle once a month. I was having to use like huge amounts of it, like 2 pumps per leg. And then I also had like this cream that the doctor prescribed me that I had to put on when I would get an eczema flare-up. And it's just like, I mean, you feel like a prisoner to that stuff, you know? And yeah, your son has it. You should definitely try it. It's so easy to make and it's so cheap. I don't know if you were here when I was going over the prices, but like I pay like $5 at the store for coconut oil. I'm sure most people have this in their kitchens, right? Anyways, these days. This shea butter was like $12, like $10 to $12 on Amazon. I just got this jar. The last jar lasted me almost a year. And then this beef tallow is $8, and I get it at Native Sun, which is just a local natural food store. And if they don't have it, I just special request it, and they will they'll get it in, and they actually will render it down. It's done. So anyway, okay, so here's what it looks like. See, it's just all liquidy, and it smells funny because beef tallow smells like steak, but not like the cooked steak. So anyway, I just like, you see, I mean, I'm just stirring it up. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I just give it a little stir here, and then I put my stick to the side, and I take my essential oils, and I like to put like 10 drops. Because I really don't want to smell like beef tallow, right? I'm a lady. I don't want to smell like a cow. All right, that's good. I totally lost count, but I'm going to be really minty this month. All right, so I'm going to give it one more stir here. And then I'm going to take it, and you don't have to do this. I mean, if you're cool with it staying like in this little jar here inside of the dish, that's cool. But I like to actually pour it into this other one that's not quite as messy. Whoop, look at that. Fills it up perfectly. Be careful because this gets kind of hot in the microwave. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this guy and put him in the refrigerator. I'll be right back. Carefully. And that's it, guys. So I'm just gonna, like I said, leave that in the refrigerator until tomorrow, or actually until tonight. I'll take it out tonight so that it's not freezing when I put it on my legs tomorrow morning. And I just use this little stick to apply, and it takes very little of this stuff. Like, I put a little bit on the stick. I should have showed you before, because I did have a little bit left in the other jar. But I'm just gonna use the beef tallow as an example here. So I put like this much on this tiny little stick, maybe not even that much, and I just spread it on of the lotion, not the beef tallow. And I just spread it on my leg, like each leg, and it may take less for you or more or however much you feel you need. But like I said, it's gonna feel oily and weird probably when you first start using it, especially if you're used to using conventional lotions. But this stuff is amazing. So give it a shot. And if you like it, let me know what you think about it. You can find me on Facebook if you'd like. My link to my Facebook page is in my Periscope profile, and definitely like connect with me over there, or keep following me over here. Share this if you found it useful, and I really, really hope that you try this lotion and that you benefit from it. All right, guys, have an awesome Friday.